everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another makeup tutorial on this look that I am currently wearing. It's a really beautiful look, especially for clubbing or like an evening event. It might be a little bit too dramatic for everyday wear, but if you're brave enough, by all means go all out. This would be something that I would tend to wear if I was going clubbing in the evening. I've got the beautiful dark smoky eyes with the glitter on the eyelid, so it's great for a special occasion. And I've also paired it with a bright pink lip, which I've got all over my finger. But you could pair this with a nude lip, you could pair it with a muted pink lip, you could pair it with red. You can literally pair this colour combination on my eyes with any lip colour. Obviously boring him. So if you want to see how I created this sort of clubbing going out smoky grey glittery eye, then keep on watching. So like always, I'm going in and priming my eye. Today I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the original formula. I'm also going to be taking a little bit of my M.A.C paint pot in the shade Painterly and applying it to where we have any veining on our eyes. It's just going to help conceal any of the discoloration on our eyelids, but I didn't want to apply too many cream products because I am going to be going in with a silvery base as well. For the silver today, I'm using Steel Shadow Paint from Estee Lauder, and when I first applied it with the same brush it wasn't quite as pigmented as I wanted, so I went back in with my finger and then blended the corners out with the brush, and it gave a much more pigmented all over colour. And then to set the silver base, I'm going in with M.A.C eyeshadow in the shade Filament. This is not a very pigmented eyeshadow at all, it's just got a little bit of a fleck to it, so I don't use it that often, but when I'm doing a silvery look I do tend to use it just for that hint of sparkle. So I'm just applying this all over where I applied that cream colour base. Now I'm going to go in and start deepening up the eye makeup look with the Carbon Shadow from M.A.C. I'm just taking this on a small sort of eyeliner smudger pencil brush, and I'm just going to be defining that outer crease. As you're going to see throughout, I'm just going to be building up in layers. So I've gone in, I'm now blending all of that out, and basically what I've done to start with is just created the shape of the crease that I want. So I've created what shape I want on the outer V, and I've also dragged it into my crease as well. I'm now just applying some of that carbon shade onto my lid a little bit as well, so we get a nice gradient ombre effect on our eyes. To help clear up any of the blending that went a little bit over, I'm just going in with a larger blending brush. This is just going to get rid of any harsh edges that we may have with that dark colour. If that blending brush took any of the pigmentation away, I've just gone back in and just deepening up that crease once again. Like I said, I'm working in layers, doing bit by bit to deepen up the eyeshadow. I'm now going in with M.A.C Scene eyeshadow, which is a really gorgeous cool grey tone, and I'm applying it in between the light Filament shade and the Carbon to create that ombre effect, and it just creates this gorgeous smoky sort of ombre gradient look. And again, I'm just keep going back in with that black until I get the deep crease and the pigmentation that I want for this eye makeup look. going in with the the fun part, which is the gorgeous glitter. This glitter is from Makeup Forever and it's in the number 3, which is sort of an iridescent silver sparkle. As you can see, I'm just packing it on to that inner third of my eye and also fading it back into the black. So it creates this really gorgeous sort of smoked out glitter. As you can see, it gradually just fades out into that black. So we have covered up where we applied that filament, but it was just all a base to hold this glitter on. And like you saw in the beginning even, I sprayed my brush with my NYX matte finish setting spray. It's just going to help the glitter stick to our eyes and last a lot longer, and it's not going to be falling over onto our face a lot. So now going in with a black winged liner. No dramatic smoky eye is complete without a liner, I think personally, for like a clubbing look. If you want to see how I do my perfect winged eyeliner, then I will leave a link to my previous video where I showed you how I do the entire routine for you. So I don't want to make this video even longer than it already is. So now I'm just going in and curling my eyelashes, ready for mascara. And today for my mascara I'm going to be using, of course, my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara. I'm just going to be applying a couple of coats to my top lashes on the front and back. As you just saw, I wiped away any fallout that we may have on our face, and I'm now going in with my LumiMagic primer from L'Oreal. This is just going to give us a beautiful glow to our skin, but because I am slightly more on the oily side, slightly is an understatement, I'm going to be applying a matte primer on my T-zone. So this is the Skin Perfection that I always use. If you're having trouble finding this, it can be found in the skincare section of most drugstores or pharmacies here in the UK. And I'm just applying that to my T-zone and over any areas where I have texture or discoloration. For my foundation today, I'm going in my L'Oreal Nude Magique Decay foundation. I love this foundation because it is so watery. But it has such great coverage. I have a lot of redness in my skin at the moment. I seem to have a fair amount of spots on my forehead that just appeared, but they're more like sort of dry scabs than an actual white or blackhead. So this is a great foundation if you've got a lot of discoloration to your skin, because it's so lightweight but it covers everything. It is amazing. And as you can see, I sprayed my brush with that setting spray again. It's just going to help the foundation last a lot longer. I really love this technique. When I did this makeup, it made my makeup last all day. It was crazy how long my makeup lasted for. And you can probably see I'm using pressing motions with my foundation brush. This again is going to create a fuller coverage base rather than swiping. You can see I sort of swipe it as I go towards my neck. That is to fade it down into my neck rather than keeping it all full coverage. I want it to blend. But on my face, I'm using pressing motions, and that's going to give us the fullest coverage for our foundation. So as you can see, I've just applied it down my neck just to blend everything. I wanted a teeny bit more coverage on certain areas where I had a lot of redness, so I'm just going in with my M.A.C Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC15, and I'm blending it in with my finger. today I wanted to use my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in the shade Porcelain. And I'm just applying it with a tapered precision brush. I'm just getting right in underneath my eye using soft dabbing motions. I'm not pressing heavy or hard at all on that delicate eye area, but I'm just gradually blending this concealer underneath my eyes. I really like this concealer if you have quite dry skin, I would say. I quite like it, but a lot of people say that it does creamier, heavier products do crease a lot more. But I really like the coverage of this concealer, and it's just nice to change it up when I'm just constantly using Pro Longwear or the collection concealer that I use all the time. So I'm just using this all over my face as well for a subtle highlight. It's not ever so much lighter than the foundation or the powder, so it's just going to give us an ever so slight highlight to the skin, which is what I was going for today. Going in and bronzing up my skin. This Bourjois bronzing primer has been a holy grail for me for the last couple of months. I've really been enjoying it to warm up my skin. With a look that is so dramatic like this on the eyes, you want to have really warm skin because it can really wash you out, which is what I was feeling when I just applied all the powder products and highlight products. So I really wanted to add some more warmth to my skin, and this product is brilliant for this. It's such a gorgeous, healthy bronze glow to the skin. And as you can see, I'm just applying it sort of on my cheekbones and blending it upwards. And it's just giving a really gorgeous sort of sun-kissed look, and it just adds so much warmth to your skin, and it is so pretty. You can easily get away with just applying this over some foundation and mascara and you're good to go, because it gives you such a gorgeous glow to your skin. I'm also applying a little bit onto my nose as well to just start contouring that a little bit as well. Said I want to keep everything really warm in the skin, so I'm going in with my beautiful Hourglass blush in the shade Dim Infusion. It just has the most gorgeous, healthy, peachy glow to the skin, and it is just beautiful blush, which just went perfect with this look. I wanted a highlighter today as well, and I wanted to go a little bit extreme because this is more of a going out clubbing look. So I went with my soft and gentle mineralized skin finish, of course, from M.A.C. I'm then we're just applying it on to the tops of my cheekbones, onto my eyebrow bone as well, and we're going to apply a little bit to my nose as well. It just helps make it look a little bit shorter and a little more button-like. And of course I'm going to be highlighting my Cupid's bow as well. I'm just going to blend everything together with a duo fiber brush. It's just going to make everything look a lot more natural and there's no creasing at all. For my brows today, you've seen it so many times before. If you want an updated brow routine, then please let me know and I will film one for you. But I didn't want to keep you hanging around for too much longer, so I skipped that. For my lower lash line today, all I did was went in with that carbon black shade again and ran it underneath my lower lash line. And that is pretty much it. I just blended it out so it was just a lot softer and smokier and sexier. To finish off the eyes, I just went in with the blackest eye pencil in the world. I love this stuff. It doesn't really budge all day either. And as you can see, I'm just running it on my lower lash line and also tight lined with it as well. I've now gone back in with that smudgage brush and just smudged that into all of the smokiness that we've done. It's just going to last a lot longer and look a lot nicer and put together. So of course, when you apply false lashes, you always want to go over the glue just to make sure that it's all covered and there's no white areas or really obvious clear areas. I'm now going to apply lots of mascara to my tops and lower lashes as well, just to blend the eyelashes in with my natural lashes and also just to add a lot more drama and to finish off the eye makeup. I'm now going in with the gorgeous Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. First of all, I'm applying Sweet Talker all over my lips. This is a gorgeous bright neon highlighter pink. It is so intense. I didn't know if it was a little bit too intense for the rest of the makeup look. And obviously I wasn't wearing this on a night out, I was wearing it day to day. So I pared it down a little bit more by applying the baby pink shade in the center of my lips and then blending that out with a brush. It just created this really gorgeous sort of a tiny bit more muted ombre lip, and it was just gorgeous and it just made the entire look, I think. It was just so pretty and again so out there, and it just, like I said, completed the entire look. So after I finished faffing around and blending all of that lipstick together, we are then finished, which you will see in now. So this is the entire look finished. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This would be my typical clubbing going out makeup look. I absolutely love dark smoky eyes and pink lips. It is perfection. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you ever so much for watching, and thank you ever so much for waiting for today's upload, and I will talk to you all very soon.